closer to Bucky, ain't we? Isn't he on the edge of that field back there? He's back there. He's back to our left on there. Well, you're right. Probably 800 yards now. He's on there now. So, we're right in here. Right now. He's over. He's over here. Yeah, okay. That's where we're sitting. Take a look around this area and see. I thought it was a ball. Something came through here this morning. Yeah, that wasn't like that. I bet you it came through here when it was still dark. It's kind of what I was afraid of, like, they backed up. We'll go out and then we'll come back in. Kind of walk this space, see what there is for trails, and then we'll come. Okay. So, the ground is kind of flat right here. You can tell that deer that we just kicked up was back here. Because there's a little bit of fur. And the ground is pretty warm where it was laying. So, it was watching us back. When we were walking up here, us all went that way. Do you want to follow it? You want to follow it in that way? Yeah. We're going to go out and see where it was running to. Alright. Kind of check out that area. Because obviously, that's their escape route. So. Hell yeah. Hey guys, welcome to Torkelson's Wild Outdoors. I'm Thomas Torkelson, founder of the page. Today is November 13th. It's about 48 degrees right now. Got a cool little wind out right now. It's probably about 3 miles an hour. It'll pick up to about 5 miles an hour, but it's not going to be bad. Today, we're going to kind of change it up a little bit. We're going to go sit in the same spot, but because gun season is starting to come up now and this is public land, so you guys out there that know public land, plans change. um, Obviously I was after these two bigger bucks, but now I'm gonna, that 8-pointer, that or not basket rack, the bigger 8-pointer, he's about 140 150ish. He is now on the hit list. So if he comes in this morning like he did prior, he's getting an arrow. So I have my attachment this time. I know for all of you that were on my live the other day, I didn't have my attachment, but I do have my attachment now. So things are going to be good. I'll be able to get the live shot and everything. So um, I just bought a noise canceling mic as well, so that way if the wind does pick up, um, obviously you guys can still hear me. So the guys up in Minnesota, Blake Harms and Gavin Norrie, they went down to Missouri a couple weekends ago, and unfortunately they weren't able to tag out yet. They will be going down a couple more times, so hopefully that time will come. As said before, coming up about November 26th, we'll be doing our duck hunting. We'll also be doing a podcast as well, but we'll be videotaping our duck hunts while also being on a live, so just stay tuned for that. You're more than welcome to join our live and talk to us and just about anything. If you guys got questions for us, if you guys just want to talk about hunting with us, how we grew up, how we got into hunting, it doesn't matter. We're here for you all. So obviously you guys know that we're not looking to make profit off of anything. We're just here to give you guys an experience, the old experience, like back in the day, or the VHS tapes and all that stuff. So like I said, it's about 5:42 right now. I'm just leaving town. I should be out there within 15 minutes. So I'll catch you guys back just before I head out to the stand, and then continue the videotape in the stand. So, alrighty, boys and girls, we'll see you later. All right, at the old BJ's gas station. Yeah, it's a good gas station. I got all sorts of stuff. Everything that you guys need. Let's see, what do we want here? I'm not sure. Do we want a monster? Nah, I'll fall out of the tree stand if I have that. Let's see. I'm thinking kind of like a sody pop. Ah, that's it. Right there. Right there. Squirt, dude. Alright, boys and girls. We're going to head out to the bow stand now. Had to stop at the gas station and get a few things. as you guys seen. And now we're gonna head out. So it's getting kind of windy out. Hopefully it doesn't get too windy over by me, but I guess we'll find out, huh? All right, guys. Well, we'll be right back with you. So we got up in the stand just a little bit ago. Wanted to wait till it got somewhat light out so you guys can see. It is super calm right now. Super calm. Hopefully it's a good morning. It's about 40 something degrees. A lot of times when I see my deer, it's about 20 degrees, so we'll see. Got a new buck. Well, not a new buck. Seen him before. I had him in before with that 8-pointer. If he comes in today, we're gonna have meat in the freezer. So seen one running out there. But no, if you guys have any like suggestions for our videos, things that we can do better, just let us know. We take all the information that everybody gives. This is my first video. Hopefully it's a good one. Hopefully we get something on camera here for you guys. The spot's pretty good. It's been there was one weekend I seen 20 deer. Just one sit, so sometimes it provides, sometimes it doesn't, but hopefully it provides. I'm not in Kansas. Milford Public Land. This is hands down the best public land I've ever hunted. So many big bucks here, so many big bucks, and I'm so thankful that I get the opportunity to continue to hunt this for years and years to come. So let me know if you guys have ever been down in Kansas hunting before. Comment down below in the video. This is going to be an awesome one. I think it's going to be a good morning. A little bit about me. I grew up in Wisconsin my whole life. Lived in Wisconsin. I don't know if you guys know where that's at. It's about an hour south of Black River Falls. Grew up there. Great hunting up there. A lot of hardwoods, a lot of hay. It's awesome. Met my wife during softball. I used to be in a softball league. Met my wife. Fireworks at first sight. We got engaged. I decided to join the military, become Army active duty. Got stationed in Hawaii for my first duty station. I went on block leave for the summer. We got married. We spent the next 3 years in Hawaii. It wasn't expensive. So it kind of sucked. But after those 3 years, or during those 3 years, we had my son Dre. He was born in Hawaii. He's an awesome kid. He's 6 now. He's so smart. And after we had him, about a year later, we moved to Fort Riley, Kansas. And we've been here ever since for like 5 years. Just recently had another boy. His name is Dean. He's just like his brother. It's crazy. Looks a lot like his mother though. But yeah, I've hunted here for the last 5 years. 4 years, I should say. And I've been successful 2 out of the 4 years. I should have had one last year, but fortunately I botched my shot. Things happen for a reason. Yeah, now we're here. We're in 2025 now for the 2025 season. This is our first video. This is awesome. Me and my buddies, up in Minnesota, my co-founders, we're like, hey, we ain't gonna be able to get things done unless we start it now. So here we are. But we're gonna hit those contact grunts now. But that's a little bit about me. We're gonna go with young buck. I suggest doing this because a lot of your mature bucks, they're not gonna respond to a mature call. Just because they know they already know they're the biggest buck in the woods. Therefore, they don't have anything to prove. But when a young buck comes in their territory, that kind of hits them a little different. We're gonna try this and see if we can't get anything going here. Had some pretty good luck with it. So these thickets off to my right, this is where they've been. That's where they've been. There's a creek probably 200 yards or so just beyond that. And they like to run. They like to run up and down that creek bottom, and that goes for a good 2-3 miles from left to right. But that's where they were running the other day. Just continuously all the time. Every time I'd hit the grunt call, it seemed like something was coming in. They were just fired up. I couldn't set my phone down because I just had deer around me. It was hard to videotape. Like I said, it's a phenomenal place to hunt. I've had nothing but good luck here. I had my chances at a buck and I probably should have taken it, but I was being picky. That's because I'd like to see some of these deer live and see what they actually become. But unfortunately, on public land, if I don't shoot it, somebody else will. That's the way I look at it. So I can't be too picky. I can be picky, but not too picky. Hopefully we can get something going here. I have a feeling it's going to start happening late in the morning. couple days. I've had a cough. It's just been brutal. That's why you hear me constantly clear my throat. I'm sorry for that. Little fun fact. I found out that deer don't mind Copenhagen wintergreen. I did this little theory. I was being funny about it, but actually, it's kind of surprising. So, sometimes I chew Copenhagen, and one day I had a doe coming up, and where I was spitting on the ground, she went right up to it, and she smelled it, got wind of me. I was like, well, crap. So on the way home, I was driving home, I was like, you know what? I'm curious. What if they would smell wintergreen? So I did the same thing. I went out the next day, and the same doe, it was the same exact doe. She come up, I was spitting on the ground, and she smelled. She was completely fine. Walked away, walked in front of me probably 20 yards, stayed there for about a half hour. Did not bother her at all. So they must not mind wintergreen. The day prior, she actually blew at me. Everything. That day she didn't. I thought that was a pretty cool little experiment. To me, small brain. Get a kick out of the little things, We got a deer that just went up the hill over there. Not sure where he went, but he's right over there somewhere. I'm up running out of the thicket. Went up the hill, I'm not sure if it was a buck or if it was a doe. Kinda went pretty quick. I seen it for a split second and then it kinda disappeared. I tried to get it on camera, but wasn't quick enough. We got a deer moving around, so hopefully that's good for us. See if he comes in or not. I'm gonna do a couple contact grunts. See if I can't get it to come on over here using the extinguisher 2.0. A light bug. See if that gets their attention. That works really good down here. Doing that. Down here in Kansas. Little couple grunts and then a breeding grunt. Gets them all fired up. It didn't stick around for very long. It disappeared fairly quickly. Came up from right over there. Right there, and then it went up towards that tree up there and kind of cut up the hill. I'm hoping it's moving along. this little thicket area right here. Hopefully they'll come down right down through. They'll be about 10 yards at my shooting lane right here. That's where they come out most of the time. We're gonna see if we can't get something moving. Try to crack these horns together. In the past, they've responded to it really well. There's a buck out there. He'll come to it. I got these real antlers here that I'm using. I prefer real ones. They sound realistic, as they should. Alright, we're gonna give this a shot here. Sure nothing's around us. Still walking. About 300 yards from the truck now. That's why I gotta put my bow on my back. It's heavy carrying that thing around all the time. It's just gonna really suck when a big buck jumps up. Gives me a broadside shot. And I don't have my bow in my hand. But it's just easier for me. But yeah, we're about 300 yards from the truck. Trying to think of a game plan to come up with for the next day or two. Kind of see what I kind of want to do. It just seems like in this area, I mean, there's big bucks in this area. Otherwise, I wouldn't be hunting. But the problem is when it hits, about 20, or not 20, 30, 40 degree weather, they just don't want to move. Or they're moving, they're just not coming out and rutting around like they normally do in my area. I notice on the colder days, even in 9-10 mile an hour wind, they usually move pretty good. I usually see dozens of deer, but in this 30-40 degree weather, there's just something about it. They just don't like moving in it. So I'm gonna talk to my buddies from Minnesota and kind of see what they think I should do, and maybe talk to my dad back in Wisconsin there and try to come up with a game plan to put a Kansas buck on the ground. So we'll get back to you guys. Hopefully this season we can lay one down on the ground for you guys. So. Hey, welcome back, guys. Today is November 16th. I got the old lucky hat on. We're going to have about a 3-mile-an-hour wind this morning. I looked at my HuntWise app that I use. And it's saying about a 98% chance of deer movement today, so we should be set. We should see something at least. Earlier this year, I had a lot of luck down here. Going to the swamp stand, I call it. Had a lot of luck there at the beginning of the year for bow season, and seen probably 3 or 4 bucks there. So we're gonna try something new. I definitely don't want to burn out that stand, so yeah, we're gonna try somewhere different. It's roughly the same area, but on more the east side than the west side or northwest. So, like I said, I'm a little late getting out to the woods, but that's fine. I'm gonna hurry up, get dressed. It's not a far walk, thankfully, so we should be able to get up in the stand pretty quickly. But yeah, so we're just gonna be driving here. Probably gonna take me, say, 15 minutes or so to get over there, depending on everything. And then, yeah, I should be up in the tree. So just stay tuned. I'll get back at you once it starts to break a little bit of daylight, and we'll do an update. All right. Guys, I'm up in the stand now. I've been for about 15, 20 minutes now. I was waiting for it to get light out. Got wood ducks flying down in the swamp bottom. It's super, 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 super quiet. Just keeping my eyes peeled. See something this morning. Got this creek behind me. Show you guys. This is all swamp bottom here. So that creek that's right there. Yeah, this is all swamp bottom up in here. responding to horns pretty well. So we're gonna give that a shot and see if we can't get something going here. We got a deer down in the bottom here. Not gonna do it too much here. Because we do have a deer down there. We're gonna try breeding ground. Bring that deer over here. We'll try that and see if that works. Pretty sure it's a buck, I just don't know how big. There is a really good sized buck down here. My mic's getting all messed up here. But yeah, there is a really nice buck down here. Just, I've only seen him one time. I'm pretty sure he went to my right, so I try to get downwind of me, which isn't gonna work for him. But hopefully we can get some action coming. Yep, we got a buck in the doe right now. Both of them might be bucks actually. I think that's a button buck. big bucks, but it's $2 nonetheless. They came in pretty quick. It's a good sign. It's a good sign. I do think those might have been two totally different deer than the one that I seen. There might be still one coming. Cross our fingers. We've had a little bit of action this morning. We've had two coyotes and a spike and a nubbin buck come walking through. That nubbin was all fired up. What we're gonna do is we're gonna try this again. Just because those little bucks are up here, maybe a bigger buck will get mad at these little ones. It'll draw them in a little bit. Try to rattle here. Make it sound like them two are fighting. Got a little itch. Hopefully that fires him up a little bit. Got a couple big ones here. It's not just that 14 or 15 pointers. There's a few decent ones here that I've seen. It's just getting them in close enough. I really wish I had some does dancing around out here. I just smoked a big one. I didn't hit him that good. His tail was flickering when I shot him.